So I had the pleasure of meeting the guys that invented the 3D force plates, okay, which are the smart to move. These guys came from France, and these plates, see these plates, they measure the force that's in your feet and the vector. And there's like a cool little diagram of the force in your feet, and you stand on them when you're hitting and stuff. And it's so funny because when I met these guys, I was I'd never been on these. They were brand new devices out there, right? And basically these two French guys come in. They couldn't speak much English, and so I just got up there. I was like, all right, let me just hit a ball and see what this machine is reading, because I didn't know what it read at the time. So then they wanted me to be the first golf pro in California to use their 3D force plates, and they were just overly priced. I was like, I'm not ready to invest that much into force plates at the time. So basically, though, what was interesting is their force vectors. When I would hit, the force vectors would be shooting up through my toes at the point of contact. And I looked at that and I was like, hey guys, your machine's broken. My balance is in my heels at the point of contact. I told them. I said, I know it is. I feel it. It's in my heels. So I don't know what the hell your machine's saying, because the machine is not correct. They said, no, it's not what you're feeling, Ryan. It's measuring the force that's being exerted to the earth. Okay. So it's not what you feel. It's what the earth is getting pushed on, if you will. So if you would do this, switch around here with me, stand there, and I'll explain. So let's just go through a swing for a moment here. Just go up to the top, bring the club back down. You're coming down, bring it on down. And then it's pulling you this way, right? Yeah. So don't let it fight me. So you're leaning toward your heels, right? Yeah. Now, if you didn't have toes, you would fall on your face. What's preventing you from falling forward right now is what? Your toes. So as I pull you this way, you're using the ground for leverage, using your toes to push your way to your heels. Gotcha. And so what's so funny is then that made a lot of sense to me. It's like, oh, okay. So that now I understand when I'm seeing these force vectors shoot through my toes, what's happening is I feel like I'm in my heels, but as a human, for me to get to my heels, I have to actually push off of the ground using my toes to get to my heels. Because look, if I'm going to go to my heels, what did I have to do? I had to push back. Yeah. And so that's where we talk about the ground forces going on in the swing. And remember, that's probably the most important ground force, is that when the force of the club is going toward the ball, we need to be working our balance to our heels. So therefore, we have to be pushing back off of the ground to get to our heels. So I just wanted to show you that, because that really illustrates how we counter the force of the golf club in the golf swing.